Today I'm gonna talk to you about emotional control. And emotional control is very important, as if you can control yourself, then other people cannot control you. And emotional control is also just regular control, right? Because if you cannot control yourself, then other people can control you easily. And so, why do you need emotional control? So that other people cannot control you. Because a lot of the, much more than we think, a much larger percent of the things we do, okay, wait again. A significant portion of the things we do in our day-to-day life is dictated by emotion. And it depends, because there's some people who aren't like that. But the most of us, me, I think, like more like half, if not more, of our decisions are dictated by our emotions, right? I mean, like, how many times have you just sat on your phone because you were sad or because you were lazy? That's an action that's dictated by your emotions. And so, how to control your emotions? By practicing meditation, journaling, stoicism, by doing all of the habits that encompass self-improvement. And you can also just read about stoicism and just implement the steps of it. But don't get me wrong, emotional control is not that you just don't have emotions. No, that's called an illness. Emotional control is that you don't, you first of all, you don't let it show, and second of all, you choose when to let it show. Because a person who has emotional control, if they're very sad, they won't show it. You won't even notice that they're sad. But when they're in their room, they may cry. They may cry, right? Because but a person who has even greater emotional control will just not give a shit. They will be sad, but they will not cry. Because if you have supreme emotional control, you will be just kind of detached from them. You won't feel like they matter, right? It's like an opinion of that one dumbass, right? Who thinks that Africa is a country. Like, it doesn't matter to you, right? Same with emotions. For some people, emotions just don't matter. And so, emotional control is a byproduct of self-improvement. Similar to confidence, it just comes naturally. You can invest some time specifically into building emotional control, or specifically into building confidence, but time spent doing that is time spent not doing anything else. And so it's a byproduct. If you want it like that, if you want it right now, you can just, you can just like read about stoicism, you can just implement the steps of stoicism. Speaking of confidence, I've also made a video on that. But yeah, that's really it. Just you could just spend some time specifically building your emotional control, but you don't really need to, as just doing everything else will make it come eventually, right? But yeah, that's really it. Subscribe, sleep well, do better, and see ya.